everyone! So I thought I would do another video and upload it sooner. I was planning to do this once a week, but if I can, I might be able to do them twice a week, depending on how much I get done. So I do have time to upload, I think, today. So I'm going to give you a video with 4 days worth of pages. So this was day 7. I've got the 7th of December to show you. The 8th of December, the 9th, and the 10th of December. So I can show you the work I did on those now. Okay, so starting day 7 now, 7th of December. So we didn't do an awful lot on this day, just a tiny little craft in the evening, because craft is what my son pulled out of his advent calendar, and I had a nice chat on the phone with my granny in England, and nothing too exciting really. So I kind of focused a bit more on the create December prompt for the day, and the prompt was ornament. So I specifically pulled out the page that had the circle on it, and I figured I'd make that into a bauble and go for a like bauble themed page. Okay, so that's the 7th of December page done. I enjoyed doing this one. So I really love the I love this little goofy Santa face. So cute. I think he's got his tongue sticking out. Just popping out there, out of that little envelope. Mini envelopes. I never thought to do mini envelopes. Obviously I normally do them like this kind of size. But this one that my friend sent, just a little diddy one, is really fun just to stick one little photo in. So I'm glad I thought of doing that, and I'm glad you sent them. Thank you. So yeah, I fancy doing a bit of a long flap out the sides. I've managed that one. So I've left the space here. I can write about me having a chat on the phone in the evening. And of course the theme for today for Create December was ornament. So I've gone ornament crazy, and I've stuck quite a few on. These are all cut out from my sketchbook, shoved one here and here, and then I put one there to cover up the fact that I was too lazy to wait for the paint to dry and it smudged. And then I left an ornament-shaped space to just do a little bit of journaling. And then of course I can write on the back of here, that's blank, so I can write on there about the craft, there about the day, and there perhaps about our evening. Yeah, I stuck these these word stickers on from Mrs. Brimble's because I thought they were quite funny. Like, he's clearly in a bad mood there. He's pulling his best grumpy face. So I thought ho 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 was quite amusing. What was I going to say? And I like doing the background of I did a green background because I figured it could be like the pine tree. I really love the gold on top of the green. So I don't know if I might do that again at some point. The gold sparkly. The ornament is okay. It's not like, if you hold it at certain angles, it looks a lot better. Like here, if I hold it like that, you can see all the colours a bit more. But if I tilt it, you lose it a lot. But that's just how it is with glitter things, really. Glitter pens. Yeah, so I'm kind of happy with that one. And that one's day 7. Okay, so time to do the 8th of December. So yesterday was the 8th, and our activity for the day was to write the letter to Father Christmas. So I've got my photo of the letter ready here, and I was thinking about using my second little mini envelope from my friend. Perhaps have the letter sort of popping out from it. So I've got that ready. The other thing I did yesterday, I finished my like Christmas patchwork mat to go to the Christmas tree, so I've got photos of that. And the theme for Create December yesterday was berry. So I've just gone through all of my papers and pulled out anything that was sort of berry-ish. So these little cutouts here, a stamp that I got with holly berries on a couple of years ago. That has a few berries on it. And some holly washi tape, and then these 2 are the pieces of my sketchbook that have got berries on. I also got this stamp. This actually came from the spine of the book, How Winston Delivered Christmas. That's the little Santa stamp. I thought that would go with my mail theme, post theme, and then 2 little Kita washi strips I might use because they're kind of posty looking. And this here just because I quite liked it and I wanted to put it in. I want to put a few more My Little Houses in. I don't think I put one on yesterday. I can't remember now. But I want to put this one on. I thought that looked really nice down there. So yeah, I'm going to try and work out where it all goes. I feel like I've got quite a lot to put on one page. So this is the reverse. Oh, sorry about the sunlight, it's coming through. I've got curtains closed, but it still shows through. This is the reverse of yesterday, so that's day 7. So I've got this sort of pink, to be honest, to me it looks a bit like pink blancmange. Or pink yogurt splat along the bottom. So somehow I'm going to try and make that look Christmassy. But I was thinking I might go on to 2 pages, and if I do, I've chosen, I think, this one, because obviously holly and holly berries, and I can sort of do like a berry theme. So perhaps I'll do 2 pages today. Yeah, so I'm just going to see how I go. Okay, so I finished day 8 in my Christmas journal, December the 8th. So I did use both sides as you saw, and I did the berry theme, the Create December berry theme across both sides, holly berries and random sort of red berries, completely made up berries on the left. And what I did is because I had two sort of themes of photos. I had the photos from my son doing his letters to Father Christmas, and I had my patchwork photos. I just decided to do the letters on the left and the patchwork on the right. And I drew blue lines across the page very roughly with paint to go with the sort of the writing theme. And what I can actually do is I can journal along the lines I'm thinking. What else can I say? Yeah, I really enjoyed using that tiny little envelope, and I'm thinking next year, hopefully if I remember, I'm going to make some teeny envelopes because I use quite small photos. I don't tend to use ginormous photos. So I could probably do a really nice spread with little envelopes with lots of little photos popping out of each envelope. I thought that'd be quite cute to do. Yeah, so not much to say about that side really. And then the other side, you saw me painting blue on, and that was to bring over, because I realised that these are going to be like, in the journal, they're going to be like facing pages. And I thought I'd better bring some blue over onto this side because I've got a little bit here, and it just sort of makes them look a bit better next to each other. So yeah, I did blue around the edge, and I did I was trying to do like an abstract-y holly pattern along the edge, so not very particularly carefully drawn, just as a way to kind of fill in some of that space around the edges. And then I used an alcohol marker to do the berry dots on here, and I kept checking the other side to see if it went through, and it didn't go through, so it's very good paper, this paper. Yeah, alcohol marker doesn't, I mean, it probably would if you worked into it, but just dotting, it doesn't go through, so that's really cool. I only put glitter gel pen on one half of the holly leaves. Very tempted to do the other one, but I thought just leave it. Yeah, it's really hard to know when to stop, but I think I'm just going to stop there. What else can I say? Oh yeah, and this is the little pull out. So I made that into a pocket, as you saw. And then this is the journaling card in here, so I can just write a little bit on here about the patchwork. And if I want to write anything else, I can put it there. Yeah, not much else to say about that really. So yeah, that is my day 8, December the 8th. Okay, so we're on to day 9, the 9th of December. And I'm going to maybe go a bit low-key on this one today. I'm feeling a bit tired, and I've got shoulder pain at the moment, so I don't want to spend too long hunched over the desk. Today, so this is the reverse of yesterday, so that was the second half of the 8th. So this is for day 9. The Create December prompt for today was Scrooge, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that on here today. I mean, I love the book, and I love the Muppets film. Well, yeah, anyway. But I don't know if I'm going to sort of get it onto this page. I'm only going to do one side today, and the photos that I have don't really go with that prompt, so I'm probably going to just not do that one today. So to yesterday, where to start with yesterday? We've got the date number for 9, and I was going to use this one yesterday, and I actually forgot to put it on the page. So I'm going to try and use that one today, and I've pulled that one out as well because I have an idea to do sort of a window. So I've got this circle painted on this page, and I was thinking I could make it into like a little circular window, because yesterday our activity was to decorate the windows with some window stickers. So I printed out the 4 photos. I just ran downstairs and took 4 photos of the stickers, some of the stickers my son put on the window. And I did it in like a square format with the line down the middle, because I'm thinking if I can somehow get this shape cut out like this, I can put that in the middle, and it can be like a window with like the bars on the window going across. That's my idea for that. And then I've got a couple of other photos to put in. I spent a lot of yesterday working on my Patreon tiers, and it was exhausting because I really want to get it right. Anyway, and I took this photo at the end of the day to sort of remind myself of all my lovely hard work, and so I wanted to put that one in. And this is a photo of my son with a friend from Hoikoen when they went to the park, so I want to put that in. So I'm thinking with these, since this is taking up the main part of the page, and I'll probably put the date up here and maybe the writing up here, I'll put them at the bottom, but rather than just sticking them on, I thought I would use one of my pockets that I made. So I pulled this one out because I feel like the pink matches in with that, and then obviously that mirrors this little house. It's too big if I do it like that, I think, so I'm probably going to chop the bottom off and move it down maybe to about here. And then I have these photos so that you can pull them out to look at. So that's my plan. Okay, so there we have my 9th of December pages. I did 2 in the end. Having said I was going to be low-key and just do 1 page today because of sore shoulders, I've not done... Well, I have done a bit low-key. So anyway, I'll talk through what I did. So I started off thinking I was going to do the window theme, and I've stuck my little window shape. I used a very thin washi tape to go over the window sort of frame cross pieces, I don't know what you call them, on the window. And then I was like, oh, I don't know if I should have done that. But then when I started putting the blue around the outside, it kind of made it look a bit like more windowy. I think it looks like a window, maybe. but if it doesn't, I suppose it doesn't really matter. And then I made the pocket at the bottom. I painted, I can't remember what I did first. I think I painted the bricks first. Then I put the pocket on the bottom. The idea was that I was going to put these 2 tags in there, and they were only going to be like short ones. But I made them crazy long because I wanted to back them on some nice paper, and then the paper I chose, I didn't really want to cut too much of it off, and they just ended up way too long. And if I'd have put them in this pocket, they'd have come up to about here, and you wouldn't have been able to see the window. So I thought I'll just start a new page, and I was trying to choose a page that would sort of match the colours. So obviously this is quite pink and blue, and I found the one with the sort of the blue sky and the snow, and I figured I'd just use that one because the little houses can be like houses on the hill kind of thing. But I thought the blue was a bit too strong, a bit too overpowering, so I used my Posca pen to do all the dots of snow, and it was one of those things. I started off here, and by the time I got to here, I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? This is going to take so long. Anyway, I eventually made it around to there. And, you know, if I'd have had some foresight, perhaps I could have drawn this line here, and I wouldn't have had to do the dots there underneath because it doesn't show, but I just went for it. I blobbed some pink on here because it was a bit too white, and obviously it matches with the pink on this side. Yeah, and I just glued them down. I was going to make them tags to write on the back, but because I've got a whole new page to play with, I can glue them down, and I've left a space here so I can do journaling here. And I've got a tiny space. If I end up with some more ephemera, I can put it on. And then I can put some, this is obviously an empty pocket now. I did have a look through my tags to see if anything fit in, but I couldn't really find anything. I leave that for now because, you know, by the end of December, there's quite a few bits and bobs lying around that I might want to keep, and I can just tuck it in there. So that is my December the 9th pages. Okay, time to do the 10th of December page. So I am going to try and limit myself to one side again. Not that I don't enjoy doing 2 sides. I love doing 2 sides. If I could, I'd just keep going and going and going. But yeah, I can't really spend that much time on it today. So I'm going to try and do one side today, see how that goes. So I've got the reverse from yesterday's page here. So I've already got blue on this page. I want to try and get some more red into the page somehow. I feel like I've gone down a very blue-pink sort of road, which I don't mind, but I'm running out of those paints on my palette. I've got loads of red paint to use up. So I'm going to try and possibly get some red in, but I've just looked at the pieces I've pulled out and I haven't actually pulled out that much red, so we'll see what happens. So I have photos to put in. I got 2 of my son yesterday at breakfast. He was just looking particularly cute, so I wanted to take some photos of him. Not particularly Christmassy, but it is what we did yesterday. And I've got some photos from the graphics that I was designing for my Patreon, and I want to put those in because I want to remember how hard I'm working on this, because that's obviously part of my day. We didn't do anything particularly Christmassy, to be honest. We were supposed to do a craft, but we were so tired by bedtime we just didn't do anything. But I'm still going to journal today, even if we weren't particularly Christmassy. So I've got my photos ready. I pulled out these Kita washi strips because I was thinking they're quite sort of papery and designy, and I thought I might use them with my design photos. I'm not sure yet. I pulled out this because I haven't used that little sticker yet, and I'm going to lose it if I don't use it. It's so teeny. The photos of my son. I pulled out this washi. I cut that washi strip off some washies that I was gifted because the theme for Create December today is hot drink. We didn't have a particularly exciting hot drink yesterday, so I'm going to stick that down for the theme. I mean, I'll probably do something else. I might draw something as well. My number stick, obviously. I pulled this out because I haven't used that yet, and I might see if I can try and get that on the page somehow. I'm going to do another pocket. The plan is to do another pocket, and I thought if I use this one, I'm getting some red onto the page. So that'll go at the bottom there. And then I'll probably put the pictures of my son on it, like a tag thing, maybe a journaling card. So I did grab these 2 pieces because I might use them. They've got gifts on the back, and then this on the other side. So I'm not quite sure which side I'm going to stick the photos on, but we'll see what happens. Right, let's get going. Okay, so that's day 10 finished. The glue's not even dry. I'm too impatient to get on with things. But yes, that's day 10 now. Day 10, oh my lord, once I started putting the paint down on this side and it started getting all muddy, I was like, oh no, it's all going wrong. Trying to be quick, all going wrong. But actually I quite like it, and it might actually be one of my favourite pages so far. Because it's obviously crazy busy and I like that kind of thing. I still want to put more on. I still want to put something behind here, and I still feel like I want to put something over here, and like colour their little hats in red, and oh god, I actually really want to do that right now. Hang on. See, this is the problem, is like I just can't stop because it's too fun. See, that looks better now with that little bit of red in the hats. Anyway, yeah, so as I was saying, I started off trying to paint this area to bring red in, and then obviously the red and the blue made a sort of a sludge colour. But I think I've rescued it by just doing lots of doodly bitty bobbies through here. I did leave a tiny bit of space here for a little bit of journaling. I can always add something on here because I left this as a little pocket, and I just shoved this in for now as a little, just to kind of hold the place, and so that I remember it's a pocket, because if I don't put something in I might just assume that's stuck down. I can always put something in there to write on if I need more space. I tried to incorporate the Create December prompt of the hot drink, which is here, and obviously I've got a little bit of washi tape there as well. My journaling card, I really like this actually, because I decided to do it like a little fold-out card, which I think is kind of cute. Yeah, little space on here to write, and then also the two photos inside, and then more space if I want to write here. So yeah, I quite like that one. So that goes in here. If I put it at a jaunty angle, there we go. Yeah, so I quite like this page. I'm going to do a little close-up now, just to show you all the bits of detail. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I'll be back next week with a few more days worth to go through. So I hope you're having fun in December and getting your Christmas journals done. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!